So the letter belonged to Lucio, eh? He might be...
It's good to see you around, Master Wilhelm. You came back, even after you abandoned us. We didn't think you had the courage to show your face.
There's a picture in the altar.
Yes.
She seems... I'm sorry, Wilhelm. I'm not very good with this kind of thing.
Oh, hello again, Risa. And Master Wilhelm, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to intrude into your personal matters, Uncle Lucio, but we found...
This brings back memories.
We took a trip to your old office in the museum.
I see. Unfortunately, your timing is morbidly...
Oh, please don't be sad.
Please ignore her. What do you mean our timing is...
Franny is gone. She left several weeks ago.
Wait, Franny just... disappeared?
The last time I saw her, she was arguing with Rallis. Something about whether we should teach the children magic. I gather Rallis was quite insistent that only elemental magic be taught. Franny left in a huff and never came.
You know, now that I think of it, I saw something down in the museum before. A prisoner all bandaged up. You don't think it could be...
What? Are you suggesting someone may be holding my Franny prisoner down in the museum?
I'm not sure who else it could be.
What possessed you to go down there anyways?
We were following a thief. We think she stole all the tools from one of the Sindarian artisans in town.
She may have been involved in Mom's death, too.
I see. I'll make you a deal. If you folks help me rescue my Franny, I'll use my connections and make sure your friend gets some new tools. And Risa, I'll help you investigate the circumstances around Gladys's death. Do we have a deal?
That would be great.
Although, we would have helped out anyways.
Then it is done. Meet me inside the museum.
Poor Lucio. It seems like Franny was... He said he would be waiting for us.
So glad you could make it, Wilhelm. It would have been important.
You're here, thankful.
So, what's the plan?
As the curator of the museum, I used to have access to all the keys. That is, before they closed it down.
And where are they now?
I'm not sure. Rallis probably has them. But the spares should still be hidden behind a painting in one of the rooms on the first floor. Be careful, Risa. As I'm sure you already know, there are monsters down there.
We'll be fine, Uncle Lucio.
Yeah, no worries, Uncle Lucio.
We'll bring back Franny soon.
Did you find...
No, I don't think this is the right painting.
Did you find anything?
No.
So a copy of the key might...
Let me check back here. Yes, this is it! We found...
Now to rescue Franny.
I can't thank you all enough. I can't thank...
seems to be something here. What a peculiar mirror.
Be careful, CRIS. This is no mere mirror.
Is it a merely merry mirror, Maestro?
Know that when you speak, this is an artifact of great power. It is probably from the It uses the crystal in a very peculiar way. I guess it's meant to offer a glimpse of the future.
Huh? Like CRIS crystals?
Not exactly, but it uses the same principle, yes.
What a peculiar mirror.
This must be... This must be...
We've come to rescue you, Franny. Now come with us. You have a Baldy to cheer up.
She seems sad. Would some sweet, sweet, sweet...
Why does she suddenly look scared?
Everybody, behind us! That went smoother than expected.
Including the whole surprise attack just now?
I thought you were a warrior. Are you turning up your nose at having to fight to protect a damsel in distress?
Well, no.
For now, let us return to Lucio.
Hello.
I can't believe she's here. I truly can't thank you enough.
It seems you really care for her.
I do, but please speak with her directly. She also wants to thank you.
How are you doing, Miss Franny?
I'm still weak.
Don't force yourself. You still need to recover.
Lucio has been very kind. I'm thankful for him. And to all of you.
Please, get
We're all hoping for your swift recovery. You have a good man in Lucio, you know? I hope I can love someone someday, even half as much as he loves you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Miss Franny, I know this might be hard to talk about, but can you tell us how you wound up down there?
Rawless. I knew it!
As we suspected.
That woman. Unforgivable. Risa and I will investigate what's going on with her, CRIS Bell. In the meantime, I kept my end of the bargain. My brother, Orapen, over in the university, has acquired a new set of tools for your artisan. The university is over on the east side of town. Please be sure to give him my regards.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lucio. Come on, everyone. Let's go get those tools.
Orapen
I've been experimenting so far. Master Wilhelm and some newcomers. What brings you to me?
It's good to see you too, Orapen.
We just spoke to Lucio. He said you had some tools for us?
Ah, those tools he asked me to acquire were for you. Here they are. It wasn't easy finding anything of Sindarian make out here, you know. Luckily for you, I'm something of an expert in the matter. I have a lot of connections. I'm a lot more than just an expert on the ancient Rena, you know.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Orapen. Let's hurry up and take these back to Mr. Roham. I'm sure he'll be delighted.
I hope the new tools prove helpful. Also, don't let Lucio forget, he owes me a favor.
There is nothing.
we managed to find you some new ones.
Where did you find these? They're of Sindarian origin and
We did a favor for a friend, and he was able to track them down for us.
oh yes, these will definitely get the job done.
So you'll fix the shattered mural?
My word is my bond. Let's go take a look at it.
Great. We'll meet you in the cathedral beneath the salt mines.
Shall we make a record of our adventure?
I want to record.
Chris Bell, do you think you could use that power of yours on this thing?
I think... Stop, you two. The salt mines are a labyrinth. I would prefer that we stayed far away from them unless absolutely necessary.
Maestro said we shouldn't head into... Maestro said we shouldn't...
Oh my, that poor mural.
Wait a moment. Have you seen this mural before, Miss Spooky?
Have I? Oh, yes, I have. Yes. I saw it before, baby.
A tall bird lady. Wait a second. Do you mean Rawless?
Yes. No, I think.
How very interesting. Let's keep an eye on...
There's an orb on the altar. It looks cloudy. There's an orb...
Whew, you were right. So,
Do you think you'll be able to repair it?
I told you before, girl. I can fix anything.
Not that I doubt your skill as an artisan, but this mural is special. You may be able to fix the physical structure of it, but the colors that make up the images are no ordinary dyes. They require certain rare minerals. They're...
I see. Yeah, that might pose a small problem.
It'll be okay. You can leave that part to us, Mother Superior.
Are you sure, Master Wilhelm? It is a dangerous journey.
I'm sure. Wait for us here, Rojo. We'll bring you back the minerals for the dyes.
Maestro, what did you just agree to?
North of here, there's a place called Rainbow Lake. It's a collection of mineral springs with unusual magical properties. We can get the minerals we need for the dyes from there. But the only way to get to the lake is via the river.
So, how do we get there?
What about asking Paulina? She got us across the ocean. How much trouble could a river be?
Wow. Did you take your brain out of storage just for this occasion?
Yeah. Get a step stool and come say that to my face sometime.
Let us go ask Paulina then.
my darlings. How are you enjoying? I don't suppose you bought any new clothes while you were in Nevatalira, did you?
Oh, no. We, ran into some problems, actually.
Anything for you, my little peach.
We have to travel down the river to reach the Rainbow Lake.
I don't think I could make it past the mountains. At least not anytime soon. But it's just a river, you said? Maybe you can use my shoe. It's big enough to carry you and exquisitely made, so it won't weigh you down. Make sure to bring it back, though. I do hate to lose anything stylish.
Thanks, Paulina. Oh, and one other thing. Do you...
She seems to have lost her memory.
Let me look at her.
Oh, hello there. Good morning, sweetie. Aren't you a lovely one? I've never seen one of our... Unfortunately, as you can see...
She seems familiar, but... I'm sorry, my darling.
That's okay. Thanks anyway, Miss Paulina. Everyone, let's go try out this shoe.
Seems like you can use the shoe here. Do you want to use it?
Sure.
Do you want to land here, Crispell?
Yes, this... Is this Rainbow Lake?
Indeed it is. Technically, it's a collection of small pools formed by mineral springs, but they do overflow into one large lake later in the year. We'll need to visit each pool to collect all the minerals we need. Be careful, though. These pools have some magical properties. Sometimes, when a talented time mage comes here, they react in surprising ways. I remember when I first came here and... Never mind. Let's just go.
Crispell, what?
I want to record...
Here it is, the first pool. Crispell, why don't you collect a sample for Rojo? But be careful. The pool may react to you.
Okay. It's the orphanage in Nareem. Empty and abandoned after some disaster.
The pools seem to be reflecting your sight. For once, we can all see what you see.
I remember seeing this before. This was my first real vision. I was so scared and confused.
Hey, this future's not gonna happen.
We're likely to see more visions as you visit the other pools. Have you finished collecting the sample?
Oh, yes. I've bottled up some of the mineral water.
On to the next one, then.
That statue has been sitting there for as long as I can remember. I think it may be another one of the witnesses, but I've never seen it move.
He looks so familiar.
Well, perhaps it will start moving soon. Stranger things have happened on this journey of ours.
I doubt it, but I suppose anything is possible. We've arrived at another pool. Be careful, CRIS Bell.
Here I go. I see two strange people talking to each other.
Oh, look.
Your children? You mean those people in the white coats? Who are they?
I'm sorry, sweetie.
I'm so confused.
I think we all are. But she doesn't seem to remember anymore.
Well, we have collected the mineral water. Let us move on to the next pool.
What is this?
It looks like two.
How bizarre. Why would you?
I don't know.
What a strange vision.
I guess we shouldn't worry about it for now. I finished collecting the mineral water.
Then let us move on to the next pool. Crisbell, what do you want to do?
I want to record our...
Hello there! These lakes look beautiful.
A hero of legend.
Oh, I've heard of this one. He's one of the warriors who died fending off the Empress. I think he was the one who was supposed to have struck the final blow, but he lost his life in the exchange.
Old legends. Nothing more. Have you collected the mineral water yet, Crisbell?
Yes, Maestro. I have it.
Let's go then. There's still one more pond to visit, and it is by far the most potent.
Is that a flower I see? Growing above the pond?
Yes, we call it the Millennium Flower. It's been here for ages, As a result, it's almost overflowing with magical power. The flower grows very slowly, but it's actually older than me.
Like that's saying much.
No one asked for your opinion, Lunch for Brains.
That will be enough, both of you. We are here to...
On to the last pool. Here we are. I've got the mineral water. I wonder if we're also going to see a vision this time? I wonder... Oh, I'm starting to feel faint.
Crisbell, are you alright?
I think another vision is coming. And this time, it's much, much stronger than the others. That was...
the destruction of the entire world.
Explosions everywhere. Hundreds of thousands dead.
And at the center of it all, the Time Empress.
Did someone just call my name?
You. It can't be. What are you doing here?
It seems my timing is impeccable as always. But relax. I'm not here for you lot. I'm here for the flower.
I don't know what you're planning to do with that flower, but...
We've seen your evil plan, and we're going to stop you right here!
Stop me? But I haven't even gotten started yet. Well, I suppose this will give me a good opportunity to see how you're coming along. Do try and at least entertain me for a bit.
We're about to kick your butt!
Good attempt, but that's merely a scratch. Playtime is over. Oh, you're done already? But But of course it's not. This was so fun.
Kick your...
No! Oh, it seems like one of you has some decent time power with him. But you can't stop.
Oh no! We need a miracle to save us!
safety.
Leaving so soon? Oh well. I suppose I should just carry on and retrieve the flower then.
What just... We barely escaped alive. That statue saved us.
I am not a statue. However, you are otherwise correct. I used my maximum acceleration to remove you from danger.
And thank goodness you did. I was afraid.
Not to be ungrateful, but who are you? What are you?
I am JKR, unit number 721, one of the witnesses.
JKR 721? That's quite a mouthful. How about I just call you K for short?
Kay? Where'd you get that from?
What? I think it's pretty normal to use someone's middle name as a nickname.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that.
You may address me however you prefer.
Well, thank you very much for saving us, Mr. K.
We're all pretty beat up. We need somewhere safe to rest. Let's head to Paulina and regroup.
Crisbell, what do you...
I want to record...
Seems like you can use the shoe here. Do you...
Sure.
Do you want to land here, Chris?
Yes.
Oh, my darlings, just look at your clothes. Something dreadful must have happened.
You don't know the half of it, Miss Paulina. Do you mind if we rest here for a while?
Of course, of course. Make yourself at home.
We should be safe here for a while. Thank you again, Mr. K. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't saved us.
The action was consistent with my nature. I am not entirely sure. The relevant entries appear to be missing from my memory banks.
You're one of those witnesses, right? You know Paulina and Buki?
Buki? Oh, right. That's me. It's not...
I do detect something familiar about them, but I cannot
Me neither. Although there's at least one thing we know for sure. I was definitely not your stylist. Although I wouldn't mind finding out who was.
While I appreciate all the catching up, I think we should allow Crisbell and her friends to sleep.
Thanks, Matthias. We'll resume in the morning. Alright, that's enough rest. We still need to get those mineral samples to Mr. Rojo at the cathedral.
If that is where you're headed, then I shall accompany you.
Great! I knew we could count on you, Kay.
What exactly makes you want to follow?
I have unfortunately lost the data that was supposed to be stored in my memory banks. I will need to begin accumulating replacement knowledge about the world as I search for the cause. I am certain I was created with a purpose.
So, you want to find out more about who you are and why you lost your memories?
I suppose that makes sense. Just try not to get in our way.
There is no need to worry. I have significant combat capabilities.
Have a safe trip, my darlings. Feel free.
Isn't Rojo waiting for... monsters!
They must have found their way here from deeper in the mines.
This will serve as a good opportunity for me to demonstrate my capabilities. My style of combat is different than that of a typical human. My body is constantly being supplied with crystal energy, so I do not use mana. I have great speed and stamina, allowing me to strike many times whenever I attack an enemy. However, whenever I attack or use a skill, my heat level rises. As it rises, I become stronger, but there is also a risk of overheating my systems. Let us proceed to a demonstration. Press the button each time I begin to glow to trigger additional attacks. Close, but your timing is not correct. Remember to press the... You did well. Whenever as it rises, I become stronger, but I run the risk. I also possess the ability to change the positions of enemies. By using my juggle skill, I can move this enemy to the other side of the battle. Now, let me demonstrate my... For this attack, press the button repeatedly. Try to keep the indicator in the yellow area for maximum damage. Now, let us finish disposing of these errant monsters.
Hello, Mr. Rojo.
Well, I see you're as good as your word. It's nice to see that someone around here is.
How long do you think the repairs will take?
I don't imagine. And there we have it.
This is impressive handiwork.
It worked! The mural is fixed!
Crisbell, why don't you try approaching the altar now?
It's working!
That leaves just 2 more cathedrals to visit. One in Cinder and one in Crystallis. Although, I think we still have a little bit of unfinished business here.
Uncle Wilhelm, there you are.
Oh, hi, Risa. What are you doing here?
She just said she was looking for me. What is it, Risa? Is everything okay?
Not exactly. The memorial service for Mom is about to start. But I'm worried that our dear Auntie Rallis is going to try something. Lucio and I haven't found any concrete evidence to use against her yet. But after what we all saw in the museum, I just know she had something to do with me.
I see. Crisbell, I knew Gladys for a long time. She was more than just a close friend. She was like a sister to me. I'd really like to attend this memorial service. And maybe we can help straighten out whatever's going on with them.
Say no more, Maestro. We understand. And Risa, of course we'll help.
Great! The memorial service is being held at the Orowitz mansion on the north side of town. I'll see you all there. you all there.
Gladys was a great friend to Wilhelm. We should pay our respects to her, as he said.
Normally, when I pass by a city, all the people and things have disappeared into the flow of time.
Maybe this is a strange question, Mr. K, but does that mean you don't have any friends?
I have had many friends, but it is not the same with me as it is with you. Once I
That sounds really sad.
I don't feel that way. After all, humans have such short lives that there are always new people to know.
Shall we make a record of...
I want to record...
I don't really like...
They appear to be mourning someone. I have observed this behavior previously.
Gladys must have been a pretty important person. It feels almost like the whole city is gathered here.
She was the head of the Orowitz family. She had a kind heart that cared for everyone, without distinction. And she always put the well-being of Talira first. She was a...
Shh! It's starting!
Family and friends, we have come together today to mourn the tragic loss of our beloved matron, Gladys Orowitz. May her soul find peace in the warm arms of the Lady. Lady Gladys was an inspiration to us all. I'm sure we each have many stories of her selflessness and kindness. So today, although we mourn, we should also try to celebrate a life well lived. I ask that everyone please come together, take a moment, and share your happy memories of Lady Gladys with each other. Knowing her, I'm sure she would rather be remembered with smiles than with tears.
So what do we do now?
Let's go talk to Uncle Lucio.
Master Wilhelm, I'm happy you made it. Gladys would have wanted you here.
I'm glad I made it too. Risa let me know what was happening. Have the two of you made any progress on your investigation into Rallis?
Some. Supposedly she was Gladys's cousin, who had been living abroad. Almost no one here seems to remember her, although both the twins vouched for her. I checked and I was able to find some holdings in her name, but I couldn't find anyone who actually recalls seeing her there. No one saw her kidnap Franny either. If we were to confront her now, it would just be our word against hers. And that's where the trail runs cold, I fear. I would ask Gladys about her, but one can't interrogate the dead.
Maybe there's something I can do to help with that.
How so? What do you mean?
I think that's Lady Gladys I see in the past. I may be able to use time magic to find out what she's saying.
Leave it to me, CRIS Bell. It is my time to shine. I might be able to hear something in the past from Glad...
It warms my heart to see the city prospering like this. My children seem to think I'm invincible, but I won't be here to guide them forever. I suppose there's only one thing left to do. Time to go finish that will I've been working on.
I should probably tell Mr. Lucio about this.
CRIS Bell, did you...
I think so, Mr. Lucio. Did you know Lady Gladys left a will?
I knew she started working on one once, but not what became...
My friends, we now have a special announcement. Lady Rallis wishes to address the group.
Today is indeed a very...
Hey, that's the bird lady I saw. I think.
But the Orowitz family must move forward. I'm sure that is what Gladys would have wanted. And to that end, we do have some business that needs to be resolved. The family needs to choose a new matriarch. Before her tragic death, my dear sister Gladys made me promise that I would take care of the family if anything happened to her. She was quite insistent that the family fortune be protected and stay within the family. So, it is with a heavy heart that I nominate myself for the role.
That woman kidnapped my Franny!
And she plotted with the Empress.
And she came out of a magic portal and smashed.
And she... Wait, what?
Buki, are you saying you saw what happened?
Yes. No? Maybe. I'm sorry, dearie. My memory hasn't been the same ever since I lost my part.
Maybe Rallis disassembled her to prevent her from telling the story.
If we can find the missing components, I think it should be possible to repair her.
Wow, Kay. Talk about being reliable.
Do you know where the rest of your body might be, Miss Buki?
I'm not entirely sure, but I can still... There's somewhere salty and dark and full of monsters. Not very pleasant.
That sounds like the depths of the salt mines. Let's go check it out. Just hold tight, Gladys. We won't let this woman ruin your...
Oh, is that... I'm sorry about before, and I believe we haven't been properly Gladys and I exchanged so many letters over the years that I recognized you. Didn't she have a phrase? A towering intellect in little boys' overalls.
I'm gonna...
I have to say, you did an excellent job educating the children. If only Gladys had focused on their manners a little bit more. Anyway, you're welcome to join us during the memorial, but try to not talk too much. It would be rude under the circumstances. I hope you will come by the house for dinner at a more appropriate time.
I definitely will.
She was a great teacher. We're going to miss her.
When I said I wanted to study in the university, she was always like that.
Lady Gladys was always a philanthropist. Half the things in the museum were donated by her.
I remember how she was always kind to... She even brought me medicine when I was sick.
I hate that Risa. She doesn't even go to Mass often enough.
She was a good person.
I'm glad none of those Sindarians came. I simply don't understand how Gladys could have been so sympathetic.
Gladys always used to say she wasn't a fan of the war, and she always greeted returning soldiers with the warmest of smiles. I can almost see her now.
It's It's too bad that only memories can be preserved in sapphires. I guess no one can live forever.
The entrance to the mines is to the west, Crispell. Let's go find Buki's missing parts.
Oh, thank you all. Oh, perhaps afterwards I can... Oh, I see them. Some of my parts, all right. Ah, my pearl. Once I'm all back together, I'll have to find a proper way to thank you.
No, Crispell! Try it! No, Crispell! Great display!
The last time I came to this area, there was no cavern here.
These mines have been around for generations. How often do you pass by these places?
I do not measure my life by the same timescales that you do. It is rare for an event to occur that is interesting enough to merit my involvement.
What would be an example of something that's interesting enough?
For example, when a time mage comes to the lake with the head of a witness in her bag.
Yeah, I hear you, Kay. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing that happens that often.
All right, that's enough chit-chat, everyone.
Indeed. I can sense the faint signal of a witness down here. It must be Buki's remaining parts.
Pookie's body.
I'm glad we found it, but it looks like someone's been here recently.
Judging by the blue crumbles, I'd say the miners have been digging up and grinding small sapphires into dust.
But why would they do that?
A long time ago, there was a group of people in this area who did the same thing. They used the dust for rituals.
How long ago was this?
1,246 years.
I should have known better than to ask.
Pookie's body part.
Oh, there's my body. It's not my... Oh, thank you so much, children. This whole...
Let's return to the cathedral. We should be able to reassemble her there.
Crisbell, what do you...
I want to record our...
Give me some time, and I will see if I can reassemble her.
I'm my old self again. Oh, what a relief.
Miss Spooky, do you remember what happened when you first saw Miss Rawless?
Oh, yes, sweetie. Let me just get... Oh. That's too far back. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no.
What is it?
I remember now. 2 people came here. They sprinkled sapphire dust around and chanted some kind of ritual. Then that Rawless woman appeared and said something like, "My resurrection can only be completed."
I'll stop you right there.
What?
You again!
Don't be an animal. I'm not here to get my... But I can't allow you to put my client on the spot. It seems like you went to a lot of work rebuilding this machine. I guess I'll let you have some fun with it.
Is she talking about me?
The Empress gave me this device for something else, but I think I'll make use of it here. It makes old technology like this go haywire.
Intruders! I must defend the brood.
Hope you all have fun.
It's going to be nice decorating the cathedral with your bodies.
You can try, you crazy robots!
Careful. The mask seems to be an important part of her fighting style.
she dead?
I am not sure that death is the right concept. Her systems have crashed, but she is rebooting.
Enabling startup sequence. Consciousness protocol initialized. Oh, dearie me. What just happened?
Buki, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
What about her memories? Buki, do you remember what you were saying about Rallis?
Oh, yes, I remember. She said, "My resurrection can only be completed by trading one life for another." Then the two bird people laid something down in a circle of sapphire dust, and one of them said, "Arvo, I brought it. This is Mom's hairband." There was a flash of light, and then that Rallis lady stepped out of a portal. She laughed, and then she smashed the mural. I tried to stop her, but she tore me apart. I'm sorry, my dears.
No. Thank you, Miss Buki. You've been very helpful. Come on, everyone. Let's go tell Risa what we've learned.
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to record. Wow, look! It seems like the parade has started.
Indeed it has.
What are they celebrating
The anniversary of the final battle from the First War. Many people died repelling her first assault on Crystallis. This parade is to honor their memories.
And now, she's building another army and trying again.
Yes. If we don't find a way to stop her, this time it could be even worse.
If she succeeds and that vision comes true, the cataclysm we saw at the lake, most of the world will be destroyed. We have to find a way to stop her.
Shall we make a
I want to record. And that's what happened.
That is quite the story.
I can't believe it. The twins? Arvo and Irva? Involved in some sort of dark magic?
So what if we were? I'm impressed you figured it out. Not that anyone will believe you.
Why would you do something like this?
It must be so easy being you, being Mother's favorite, the obvious heir apparent. Didn't you ever notice how Mother just kept Giving away our fortune? To the museum, to the poor, to the refugees. The city prospered even as we were diminished. We needed someone strong to lead the family.
That's enough, Arvo. We don't have to answer her. It doesn't matter, Risa. It's too late. Rallis will be the new matriarch, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We need to go tell everybody.
Unfortunately, it's still just our word against theirs.
They do not seem to appreciate the concept of a family the way the other members of the clan do.
We need some sort of hard evidence to prove they are lying.
Crispell, didn't you say Mom was working on a will? At the memorial service, Rallis claimed that Mom wanted her to take over the family. But if we could find the will and it said something different...
Do you have any idea where she might have kept something like that?
Not really.
I might have an idea. A long time ago, Gladys gave me something for safekeeping. She made me promise not to peek at it. I stored it in a secret compartment in my house. I think there's a chance it could be her will.
Let's go check it out. We'll be right back, Risa.
Let us hope that Wilhelm is right. If the will is in his house, we might be able...
Show Risa.
I'm sorry, Risa, but the majority has agreed. Rallis is to be the...
But you can't!
Looks like we made it just in time.
Master Wilhelm and friends.
We have proof that Arvo and Irva are guilty of conspiring against the Arowitz, and were directly responsible for the death of Gladys.
Oh. I don't suppose you have any proof of that.
Yes. We found Gladys's will.
Do what?
Let me see that. This does indeed appear to be Gladys's signature. As to what it says, this part looks like standard legal boilerplate, and then It is my greatest wish for the Orowitz family to continue using its wealth for the common good. It appears she is leaving most of her wealth to fund renovation projects around the city.
That does kinda sound like Mom.
The rest is to be divided up equally amongst the family members. And that's strange. It appears there's no mention of you at all, Rallis.
That's because...
It's because you're an imposter! A phony! A fake!
Who are you, really?
Who am I? Who am I? I am Rallis! I am the first of the Orowitz blood! I am the one who led this family to greatness!
You're not even half the woman Mom was, and you can't have this family.
All of you are fools! You should have just left well enough alone. If subterfuge won't work, I will take back my legacy by force! You're coming with me, girl!
Risa! Oh no, we need to find her!
Christopher is right. Let's head out into the city and look for them.
It's good to see you around, Master. You came back, even after you abandoned us. We didn't think you had the courage.
Risa! We have to save her! To the...
There they are! In the middle of the parade!
This should be the perfect venue to demonstrate my power!
Let me go!
Quiet, little worm. You are about to be made into a...
We need to hurry up there! We have to stop her!
Wait, Crisbell! This seems dangerous. Are you sure you did everything you had to do?
I still have...
Shall we make a record of our...
I want to record our...
should be the...
What?
Quiet.
We need to hurry up there. We have to stop her.
Wait, are you...
I'm ready.
You again? Stop getting in my way!
Christopher! Help me!
I'm coming, Risa! You made a big mistake, Rullis. Now you're...
Help! Uncle Christopher! Crispo!
Silence!
She's draining Risa's life. This must be what she did to Gladys. We have to stop her.
Now you will see what true power is.
Quick! We need to get Risa back to the mansion. Well, that was completely insane.
I thought you liked adventure.
It's possible to have too much of a good thing.
I must thank you all for exposing Rawless for what she was. And the twins as well. They will be heading to jail for their crimes.
The Orowitz family owes you all more than a fortune. Is there anything I can give you as a reward? Anything at all?
I wouldn't say no to a date. You know, once this is all over.
You did not just say that to her.
I normally don't date foreigners. But I think you may have earned it.
Interesting. Attraction can even exist cross-species.
You don't owe us anything, Risa. We only did what we thought was right.
Well, there is still one more thing I was hoping to get your help with. Mom's will said she wanted the family money to go towards renovations in the city. You're a time mage. You can see how these things will turn out. Where do you think it would do the most good?
I wouldn't even know where to start. I've never even lived here.
Please, I could really use your advice.
Go on, Crisbell. Help her out.
Well? Why don't you use the money to renovate the museum?
That makes sense. It is part of Mom's legacy. Lucio could even go back to being the curator.
Yes. Right now, the museum is associated with Rallis and her schemes, but I'm sure you'll be able to turn it back into something good for the city.
Sage advice, Crisbell.
Thank you, Crisbell. That's as good an idea as I'm going to get. Okay, it's time to get to work. And I'd like to say thanks one last time. I can't wait to see you all again when your journey is over.
Same here.
I suppose we should take that as our cue to depart.
So now what do we do?
We must continue our quest. The next cathedral should be in the city of Cinder.
It has been several hundred years since the last time I visited that continent. I am curious to see what has changed.
You were a big help, Mr. K. But are you sure you want to come with us?
Crisbell, don't call him Mister. It's weird.
Oh, but just calling him K isn't?
I find you to be sufficiently strange to merit my continued involvement.
Hey now, Kay. Be careful who you're calling strange.
Apologies. Perhaps my choice of words did not make my meaning clear. In theory, everyone should be capable of affecting change on the world. Yet, most people seem to live their lives without ever really doing so. I have found you to be different. Although sometimes hesitant, you take action. And your actions affect...
Thanks, I think.
In summary, yes, I will accompany you.
I suppose that's that. Let's head out for Cinder, everybody.
Perhaps Paulina can help us reach our destination. Let us go speak to her.
diminutive dearies. You're back from Nevatulira. How did things go?
Actually, it was kind of horrible.
My goodness. I suppose it's not even worth asking what everyone was wearing. So, what's next for my little adventurers?
We need to get to a place called Cinder. Can you take us there?
I'm afraid I can't. I'm terribly sorry, but unlike your new friend there, I can't just wander the world willy-nilly.
Hold on. That's not... No, wait. That is fair and accurate. Please continue.
Thank you, dearie. I'm afraid this is as far as I can go.
We don't have any other way of getting there.
Oh, darling, don't be like that. You're breaking my heart. I guess I could make a small exception.
You wouldn't mind?
Oh, it's not a problem at all, my minuscule adventurers. But only to the beaches of the kingdom. Nothing more, nothing less.
It is settled then. On to Cinder we go.
I can't believe I'm going to be so close to molten lava. I hope my clothes will be all right.
Maestro, Maestro, is everything okay?
I'm not in the mood right now. Sorry.
What's happening with Wilhelm?
Human emotions are complex and too complicated for my liking. Friends, family, home. These are all temporal concepts created by humans. Just even something that once had great meaning for someone can lose its significance after time has run its course.
But hanging on to those concepts, those memories, isn't that what pushes us forward?
If you want to see it like that, go wild. I'll never understand you humans.
We did what we had to, right?
I cannot answer that.
Why?
The concept of right depends on who sees it. For you, maybe, this whole ordeal is what's right. But maybe for Rawless, what she was doing was also right. Who are we to decide what's right or what's not?
But she was making people suffer.
Just as we made her and that Risa girl suffer. It's not always black and white. Sometimes, it's also gray.
Hail, CRIS Bell.
What's happening with Wilhelm?
He's been like that ever since we left Tulira. Maybe he's a bit nostalgic, having to leave his land again? Hail, CRIS Bell.
We did what we had to.
What do you mean? Of course we did. We saved the kingdom from the claws of that old bird. We were the heroes once again.
You're right. We did what we could. Do you know what's wrong?
I am not certain, but I suspect...
Grieving?
I believe he was quite close with the deceased matriarch Gladys.
Oh, that's right. It was awful what Rawless did to her.
I suppose it was, but I find it hard to blame Rawless. I think given the chance, many people would choose another chance at life, no matter the cost.
She did so many awful things.
From our perspective, yes. But for her, I doubt the situation was quite so black and white. Imagine pretending to be something you are not for years. Imagine how hard that would be. Something must have happened to drive her to act so desperately.
That doesn't excuse it.
No, I suppose it does not. But she also was not the only one at fault. The real villain was whichever of Gladys's children betrayed the family.
That probably makes it even worse for Wilhelm. The children all used to be his students.
Indeed. Why not get some sleep? We are setting out for Cinder in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Are we all ready to depart for Cinder?
I am. Don't they have the biggest crystal forge in the world?
They do. Or they did. I heard it closed down recently.
From what I've heard, Cinder is located inside an active volcano. Though most cultures avoid building in such places, as the natural environment is rather deadly, the Cinderians have embraced doing so.
Wait, what? Isn't that incredibly dangerous?
Indeed it is. Well, at least for those made of skin and bones.
We will have plenty of time to discuss those matters when we arrive.
We've reached Cinder, darlings. This is as far as I'll take you all.
Thanks for the help, Miss Paulina.
No problem, Sugar Plum. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Well, off to Cinder it is.
The city should be up to the north.
Then to the north it is, young mages.
These strange ruins seem similar to those near Nareen. This seems like perilous terrain. We shouldn't venture into those ruins. This is incredible! We're actually inside a volcano!
Though most cultures avoid such places due to the great risk of a painful death, the Cinderians have embraced it. Not only does the lava heat the Great Forge, but it's used for glassworking and other crafts. Would you like to know more?
What's with that giant red rock out there?
Seriously? You're standing in a city, inside a volcano, and you're blathering about a larger-than-average rock? What is wrong with you?
It's a really big rock, with a tiny house on top of it. It's gotta be important somehow.
Just try to enjoy the view. Quietly, okay?
Welcome to... Visitors. It's been a long time since we've had any. I'll keep my eye on you.
Here you go.
Wait, what? What is this thing?
Vera, don't just run off like that. Sorry, young man. She's just excited about the Lantern Festival.
Lantern Festival?
Oh, you're travelers, of course. It's an old tradition. Once a year, we fill these lanterns with the memories of those we have loved and those we have lost. Then, we release them, lifting their souls to the clouds.
Just like this.
Oh my, Fira. You should have waited for the speech over by the First Citizen's house. Come, let's get you another one. Oh, my dear Fira, you are such an airhead.
Are there always this many?
Yes, well, it has not been a good year. There have been so many sick with the glass lung. Anyway, we need to be off. Farewell.
Bye, mister!
Oh, my dear Fira.
Looks like this part of town has seen better days.
Is it just me? Or are a lot of these goblin people sick?
Is that? It can't be them! Look!
This medicine will help you feel better. I promise. You need to trust me, okay?
I trust you.
Princess?
Thank you so much, Princess. Where would we be without you?
I think we got to him in time, but barely. The glass lung is everywhere.
If that bastard had closed the forge earlier, this wouldn't be happening! We should...
Calm yourself, sister. You're not wrong, but the forge is closed now and it's still happening. This area is not even the worst of it.
Still, there's no excuse for letting our people die. We need to keep moving. Try to save as many as we can.
The Volcano Sisters? Helping people? This is unexpected.
We have to follow them.
I'm detecting a high energy concentration west of here.
Come on then, let's go!
I can't. I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for the princess's medicine.
I wouldn't advise going past this point. You'll only find the old palace. I don't know why the First Citizen even allows that workshop back here. What a waste of resources.
It's been a while since I've been allowed to do forge work. I wonder when I'll be allowed to do it again.
Seems like something...
Welcome, welcome! We have the best equipment for weary travelers Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome! welcome.
Behave yourself, foreigners. If you continue past here, go to...
Seems like something is happening up ahead. We should get closer.
Even after all these years, it warms my heart to see the lanterns fly away.
It is indeed a beautiful sight.
On this day, the day of the Lantern Festival, we honor the dead. Here, as the Millennium Rock bears silent witness, we release the souls of the departed, carrying with them our cherished memories and silent prayers for a journey of peace.
I told you that was an important rock.
The glass lung has taken much from us all. For far too many, it has taken everything. Though I acted as swiftly as possible, shutting down the forge, there are many among us who our hearts go out to all those who have lost loved ones. Let their memories be honored today. You may release your lanterns.
A fine speech.
I'd give it a 6.
Hey, I wrote that speech. It deserves at least an 8.
We met in St. Clarity, didn't we?
I'm glad you found me so memorable. I'm Phinia, wife of Azufra, the first...
Well, it's nice to meet you. Again, I mean, I'm Christopher.
A pleasure, Mr. Christopher and company. As I recall, you have some connection to the ruby trade in St. Clarity. Is that correct? Perhaps you would have some time to...
What is a first citizen?
My husband, Azufra, was given that title by the people of Cinder at the end of the revolution, as he led our people to the victory and freedom they deserved.
Is this part of the event? I don't recall this happening in years prior.
Hey, where did that big lantern come from?
I'm detecting a strange energy discharge from this lantern. These levels are much higher than would be expected. Ah, now I understand. It appears to be full of explosives. I would advise maintaining a safe distance.
Are all these people going to die? No, there must be something I can do. There must... happened? Everything has stopped. Except for me. I don't know what happened, or if it'll last. But maybe it'll give me enough time to disarm the bomb.
What in the world?
It appears Crisbell disarmed the bomb in the square. However, there are additional bombs detonating nearby.
This weird smoke is stinging my eyes, and I can barely breathe.
This gas is rich in atomized crystal particles. If inhaled in sufficient quantities, the effects could be dangerous to many organisms.
Uh-oh, guys. I'm feeling dizzy. I think I inhaled some of that gas.
Hang on, boy. Try not to breathe. As much as possible, at least. Now the square is under attack. We need to get Christopher somewhere safe.
What were those?
Feral goblins. Average, upstanding citizens suddenly devolving into mindless beasts. We don't know what causes it.
Sir, madam, we need to get the two of you out of here.
Guards! Escort Fenia to safety!
Yes, sir.
I'll stay here and coordinate the retreat. My place is on the battlefield, not up in some ivory tower.
Hurry up, you clods! Get me out of here!
I detect higher ground to the west. I advise heading there post-haste.
Quickly, get Christopher up there and out of this gas.
I don't feel so good.
Christopher, are you okay?
No, my chest is burning, and I'm dizzy, and...
We need to get him some help. Hey guys! Over here! We can help your friend! At least, I assume he's your friend. Maybe he's only an acquaintance. A colleague? Anyway, you seem to want him not to die.
I guess we don't have much choice. Hurry, into that house!
Shut the door! Don't let the smoke inside! You can lay your friend down over here.
What can we do? What's wrong with him? There's not much anyone can do. He's probably got glass lung. Unless he was like this when you got here. That'd be weird. I guess it doesn't matter since we don't have an actual cure. This might help a little, though.
Hey, I feel a little better.
Yes! It is glass lung! I mean, that's bad. But it also means it's the right medicine! It's traditional Nomada medicine. It should help with the cough, for a while at least. Until it doesn't. For now, though, try to get some rest. Thank you so much, both of you. I'm Crisbell, and this is my friend Christopher. These two are Wilhelm and JKR 721, K for short. I'm Zas. That's Jaru. Don't let him fool you. He may look tough, but deep down, he's a good guy.
What about Christopher? There's a cure for glass lung, right? We saw someone in the market earlier take something.
The princesses have something that helps, but it's in very short supply. Besides, they'd never waste it on a human.
But isn't there anything we can do?
Don't be so dramatic. He's not going to die or anything like that. I mean, he will eventually, just not right now. In the long run, though, not that long of a run, actually, like, a lot sooner than if he didn't have glass lung. Sorry.
That can't be possible. There must be...
Well, I'm not a medic or anything like that, but I know someone that knows someone that is. Maybe. I heard a rumor that someone is going around Sinisa curing people.
Sinisa, the original capital of Cinder, prior to the Cinderian Civil War. Located close to the Great Forge.
Yeah, that's the one. They're even worse off than we are.
Sounds like a great plan. Let's go. Right after my nap.
Christopher, you need to stay here and rest. Zaz, we're going to go to Sinisa and look for this medicine. You've been so kind to us already. Can we count on you to watch over Christopher until we return? We'll pay you for your troubles.
You have to be kidding me! If you're going to Sinisa, then for sure I'm going with you! Jaru here will watch over your friend.
I will? I mean, yes, I will.
One of us should stay behind to help watch over him. I suppose, as his mentor, the burden falls to me.
Hey now, as my what?
Are you able to engage in combat?
Just you wait and see. I've been surviving on my own in this city for years.
Hang in there, Christopher. We'll be right back, I promise.
Behave yourself, Behave yourself, foreigners. Go too far in any sense, and you'll find yourself in the... Hold it right there, foreigner. Passage here is restricted until we hear...
Here we are, Ceniza! It sure has been a while since I've been here. That forge sure did a number on the city.
How could closing one forge make this much of a difference?
The forge is often described as the heart of this kingdom, and its only true source of industry. Without it, the economy simply collapsed.
Sure, but also the glass lung, plus the whole feral goblin thingy.
Feral goblin thingy?
It's a technical term. Sometimes people just go feral. Remember those goblins that attacked the square? Used to be normal Sindarians. And it's especially bad here in Ceniza.
Having heard this, I'm curious to know what drove you to accompany us to such a dangerous place.
You see, Dad was a great nomad researcher. The best one! He was trying to create a cure for the people in Cinder. Until he was... killed.
Sass.
Don't worry, that's all in the past. Besides, I figured whoever's here curing people might know something about my dad's research. So I thought, why not give it a shot? With the rumors about someone looking for a cure, I figured there might be some connection. I've been wanting to investigate, but this place is pretty dangerous.
I detect organic life forms. Be on your guard.
Ah! Help me!
More feral goblins!
I infer from your past actions that we will be helping. Assuming battle position. This is a good opportunity to test your capabilities.
I've got a trick or two up my sleeve, or in my bag, which my sleeve does go into, like, partway. You'll see.
Trick?
Just watch. Let me show you how I deal with guys like these. One down, two to go. Time for my special patented surprise attack.
Was that a chicken?
Was it? Oh yeah. I get something different every time.
Are you not selecting what you pull out of your bag?
Sort of. Well, not exactly. Mostly no. Not even a little. I don't need to. It's totally a special bag. I can pull all sorts of stuff out. I just never know what it's going to be.
That's a little weird.
I've seen weirder. Besides, you get used to it. Whoa, is that part of your powers?
You could say so. I'm a time mage.
Then let me try this again. That's weird.
Even more?
It's never done that before. Could it have something to do with your powers?
I mean, it could be. After all, time changes everything.
Then how about this? Now, let me show you my ultimate move! Attack Roulette!
How does your device work?
My bag? I don't really know.
So your weapon of choice is a bag of random...
Yep. It's more fun that way.
This is horrible. Those brutes used to be normal people.
Yeah, we don't know why, but it happens sometimes. Isn't it crazy? Sindarians turning feral? Weird, right?
I find it strange that you do not appear worried. Your friend Jaru is a Sindarian.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way. Well, best not to dwell on the negative.
You are very peculiar, Zaz, even for a human.
It's just how I am.
Mister? They were gonna kill us! Thank you so much.
It is our pleasure to prevent you from being torn apart by feral goblins.
Excuse me, but have you heard about anyone around here trying to cure glass lung?
I saw someone with a medicine bag. They went northeast a couple minutes before you folks arrived.
And there's our first lead. Let's get going.
Thank you again.
Grisbel, what do you want to do?
I want to record...
Grisbel, what?
I want to